was at a meeting a few days back last week, and they said, the Igbos, we must find a way of checkmating them. I sat there in the midst of them. And the man said, you are not even saying anything. I said, what is the offense? He said, they are bought everywhere in Lagos. They are buying and buying. And I said, when they came with gun and shot your people, or your people collected money for the purchase. Baba looked at me and said, why are you like this? I said, I'm like that. Did your people sell to them? Or they brought gun and said, your land or your life? Why don't you learn their industry? Who asked you to sell your land? That was the end of the meeting. If you are going to invite me into a meeting where we are going to move the nation forward, don't pitch one tribe or ethnic nation against the other. It's not going to work for those of us who believe that the best of the North and the best of the South must come together to steer the ship of our nation. Do you understand me? Okay.
There can never be a smoke without fire. Absolutely not. No smoke without fire. The person you just listened to is Tunde Bakare, a very strong APC supporter. He contested the presidential primary in APC, bought form for 100 million. He is a pastor. He cannot come out and make this statement if it is not true. And this is shocking. What is happening in Lagos is a grand scheme, a plot to checkmate the Igbo. That is the truth. The election in 2023 exposed the grand scheme to ensure that Igbos are reduced in their numbers in Lagos. Their strengths are reduced in numbers in Lagos. Tinubu lost Lagos. That was a very devastating losing. He never expected it. He never expected it. It shows how powerful the Igbos are in Lagos. That was the reason why he lost Lagos. And after he was defeated in Lagos, you saw the scheme that was employed to ensure that Igbos were denied from voting in Lagos. So many persons were killed. Properties were destroyed. Just to ensure that Igbos did not vote in Lagos. And the Lagos election was rigged. It was rigged. US brought up their report and you saw it. It was rigged. That scheme is still going on. The landmark project, the demolition, it is something that is openly glaring. It is glaring that it's a target against the Igbos. There is no two ways about it. And it's so unfortunate that Dave Umahi, who claimed to be an Igbo man, is being used to do an ethnic slur against the Igbo, to profile the Igbos. Because that his statement is very, very, very unfortunate. That statement is very, very unfortunate. And I'm so ashamed of him. Because he thinks he can play politics with everything. What he's doing today, other people has done it. Where are they today? Where are they today? By the time he comes out to contest as a president, they will remind him where he's coming from. Where is Obunayonu today? He's late. You want to checkmate them? What exactly is their crime? They've been going about doing their business peacefully. You massacred them during the war, took their properties. They took the money in their bank, gave them just $20, 20 pounds. They started from the scratch, grew up to what they are today without any government backing. No government backing. Look at the Southeast today. How many government projects do you have in the Southeast? Federal government projects you have in the Southeast? A region that has diverse knowledge in commerce, but you can't give them airport, you can't give them a seaport, and you want to tell me that Nigeria is fair to the Igbos? The little businesses they have in Lagos, you are destroying it, telling me that you want to build a coastal highway. What a shame. There is a grand plan. Even the wife of the president, Remi Bola Tinubu, made a statement that you people are not supporting my husband. We will take your land from you. She said it openly. And people say it is a joke. A joke? But it's happening in our eyes. It's happening in our eyes. Hear this. That is a so-called wife of a president openly threatening an entire region that you're going to take their properties because they refuse to support your husband. The war is happening in Lagos today, and some of you are saying there is no plot against the Igbos. If most of you are logical, you will know what is happening. You will know what is happening. And some of you are ignorantly supporting this claim, supporting this agenda, without knowing that you're being used as a tool to keep fanning the emblem of tribalism. What has Igbos ethnicity got to do with the statement of Peter Obi? He's simply advising the government, this project you are building, we don't need it at this time. We have a lot of projects at hand. We have a lot of things to do. Focus on the dilapidated road we have across the country. Look at what happened in the East-West Road in River State. Properties, cars, 70 cars were destroyed because vehicles were trapped in traffic. Fix this road. Forget about this coastal project. There are so many things we need as a country. But yet, a so-called Igbo man was used to turn it as a tribal slur. Tomorrow, they will turn around and say that Peter Obi is fanning the emblem of tribalism. But it is them that are fanning the emblem of tribalism. They've been doing that since the election campaign, and they are not done. You've won the election. What then is the reason of all this tribal slur you are throwing around? What then is the reason? Look at what Bayo Onanuga wrote, and he went on live television to say that it is Peter Obi that is fanning the emblem of tribalism. But that is a tool that APC has been using to reduce the people. And some of you, empty head, you are following them. Continue. You are the one that this tribalism will consume. This flame that they are stoking, you are the one it will consume. Because the Igbos have not done anything wrong to Nigeria as a whole. If you don't want them, very simple, allow them to go and create their own country. That is even what they are asking for. That is what they asked in 1967, and the federal government came upon them, used their military might to fight them, and they could not even defeat them for 3 years. They couldn't defeat them until they have to resort to economic blockade. And now you think you can defeat them again? This time around, you can't. You can't. Do the right thing. Do the right thing.